So, is it controversial to say I dislike Chain of Memories? If it is, too bad, I'm doing it anyway. Right then, Chain of Memories. I can appreciate what it tried to do, and willingness to experiment is never a bad thing. However, what may have worked on the GBA doesn't exactly translate well to the PS2. Now, the whole card battle system isn't a bad idea. Hell, done right, it can allow for some really interesting battle mechanics. However, Chain of Memories isn't done well at all. In principle, it doesn't seem all that bad. Each card you and your opponents can use has a numerical value from 0 to 9, with the higher numbers being more powerful. You can build a deck of cards between each battle, and if two attacks collide, then the ones with the highest number wins. There's a lot more to it than that, but it's not really important. What is important is not just powerful moves, magic, and combo attacks that are part of the card system, but every single action you could possibly take in battle. Items, healing, summoning, guarding, even basic attacks are all reliant on cards. If you run out of cards, you literally can't do anything and have to wait for your card deck to recharge, or as the game calls it, reloads. And naturally there's a stat that dictates and limits just how many cards you can equip at any given time. Oh, the game is also one of the most unforgiving I've ever played, as it expects you to be a complete master at mechanics it just introduced. An example would be the whole Slight tutorial, Slight being the equivalent of limit breaks in this game. It shows you how to use them and how to counter them, and immediately then throws you into a boss fight where the boss spams them like nobody's business. There's hardly any time to adapt and develop strategies. The game throws new mechanics and bosses with unique gimmicks at you so fast, it's hard to adapt your playstyle while desperately struggling against the steep learning curve. I stopped playing this one after I'd gone through about a quarter of it because I just had no interest in continuing. It actually became tedious for me to play because of it, which is a shame because the story isn't all that bad. We get an introduction to Organization 13, and the whole idea of Sora's memories being erased and rewritten is a very interesting idea. Plus, Marluxia is one of the best villains of the series. I just wish the game portion was as good as the narrative.